Chapter 3, Legend of the Cobalt Couple. I slowly pick myself up out of bed. Feeling refreshed and full of energy, I quickly glance around the room. Looks like my father is near. Sitting upright, I'm able to spot a note laid out on the other bed. Gilligan, I'm sorry that I haven't been listening to you. I'll go talk to the company members about it. Be back by 2. GG. He's left these notes to me in the past when he didn't want to wake me up. But as a result, I've slept in so late. Such a bad habit of mine. I take the note and fold it up tight, sticking it into my pocket for now. I open up the screen door and step onto the balcony. The view from here is probably one of the best, considering it's a VIP room. Alright, just wanted to see. Here, so there's return, clear, save, load, backlog, journal. So what's in the journal? It's descriptions of everybody, okay. I will close the journal real quick, and I'm going to save here. And we're going to go into the journal, and I'm going to read these real quick. So, Gilligan Golder. Name, Gilligan Golder. This is me, by the way. Age 18, occupation none, blood type none, unknown, zodiac sign Aries. Aries is like late March, early April, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Likes freedom, dislikes responsibility. Raised in California, I moved to New York because of my father's company. I recently graduated high school and will be attending university soon. Despite being born into a wealthy family, I lack any real sense of purpose. Butler. Age 19, occupation journalist, blood type unknown, zodiac sign Sagittarius, likes solving mysteries, dislikes boredom. An amateur reporter from the Lighthouse Chronicles, a local newspaper. His true passion is to become the world's greatest detective at all costs. His motto is, between truth and happiness, you can't have both. Galvano Golder, Golder 50, CEO of GG Incorporated, blood type O, Scorpio, hard workers, slackers. Father CEO of his own life insurance company, created 10 years ago, recently averted a financial crisis, almost going bankrupt. And celebrating invited his employees to a cruise. I have a feeling for the true purpose is to restore a relationship. After all, he forced me along for a reason. Said an apology, he left an impression. Disappeared this morning, but he left a note behind. So that's the note down here. Howard Yuan, I think that's what this is. Age 50, COO of GG Incorporated, B, blood type sign, Virgo, reading, like, dislike violence. CEO of the company, I've heard that my father and him go way back like high school. CEO is essentially the right-hand man, so he knows Eliza and Blythe through work, and he oversees the company. Speaking of Eliza, that's her. Eliza's Jones, 26C, CEO of GG Incorporated, blood type AB. She's a Gemini, likes attention, dislikes idiots. Cool. CCO of father's company, fairly new recruit, is 2 years is rather short amount of time for someone with such a high rank. CCO is dedicated to ensuring the commercial success of the companies, which include marketing, sales, and customer service. I just want to see who. You're 50, you're 50, you're 19, you're 18. Eliza's 26, Blythe is 30. Blythe Calico 30, CFO of the company, O blood type, Tauros, likes praise, dislikes failure. CFO of the company, she's been working 6 years, looks intelligent, serious, so it's a strenuous job, must have been frightening to deal with all of this problems. Cecilia Kierda, I think it is. 21, cruise ship maid, blood type A, cancer, likes soap operas, dislikes working. Cute maid in charge of the fifth deck. She has a card key which can open all the rooms, as well as a metal key ring, but prone to losing them. By Ackerley. Donald Ackerley, 63, a cruise ship chef, AB blood type, Capricorn zodiac sign, likes cooking, dislikes his employer. Head chef of the cruise ship dining hall. Requires a cane to walk around properly. His age won't stop him from cooking tasty food. He's got a hot-headed nature, gets him fired a lot. Donald's restaurant was a popular location for my father when he went on trips. Jack Equinox 25, cruise ship captain, AB Aquarius, power and show-offs. Charismatic captain of the cruise ship, inherited after his grandfather passing, invested in its renovation, has a bunch of bodyguards. And then you can see the different maps. I assume these will be useful as time goes on. These are our floors, and then upstairs, let's see, we've got the wristwatch. An expensive wristwatch I received a few years ago. Fortunately, it looks as if it's still brand new. Whenever I've done my journal, I check my watch as well. According to my watch, the time is 10:20 a.m. So that's when he updated the journal just now about the note. the 503 key, card key with which my father and I will be staying in. Cecilia has a master key which can open the room as well. The business card by a stranger I met on board reads Detective Butler of the Lighthouse Chronicles, followed by an address and phone number for the newspaper. And finally, Galvano's note. A note that I found upon waking up, written in my father's handwriting. Gilligan, I'm sorry that I haven't been listening to you. I'll go talk to the company members about it. Be back by 2. If left me these kind of notes, I wouldn't think anything unusual. Great. Alright, so we can return back to... I think it's a return. Hopefully it's returned. Great. The view from here is probably one of the best, considering it's a VIP room. All the balconies of the VIP rooms are adjacent to one another. Each balcony is also separated by walls, so it's not like we could easily go from one to the other. It's also not something anyone would want to do for fun. If you fall into that ocean, there's no coming back up. Despite the good view from here, the weather itself doesn't look promising. The sky is filled with clouds, much darker than they were yesterday. What a terrible time to have booked a cruise. I closed and locked the door when I came back in. I headed over to the bathroom to take a quick shower. The bathroom itself is fairly small. It comes fully equipped with a toilet, sink, and bathtub, as one might expect. The shower has multiple knobs, controlling whether the water is hot or cold, and whether it's fresh water or salt water. Why would you get salt water? I'll take a shower, order room service for breakfast, and then be on my way. Without my father around to watch my every move, I'll be able to spend my time on the ship as I please. That's exactly what I'll do. One of the first things I see upon walking down the hallway is a bar. I believe my father came here at some point yesterday, so I'm slightly curious myself. Inside the bar, the maid I saw in my room stands behind the counter, serving drinks to various customers. No one I recognize, and from the looks of it, no one she cares much for either. Okay, so actually, I think your voice was very Maya-like. Eliza's voice is much more of a, like, country girl, I think? I don't know, maybe not. Your voice is going to be even more Maya-like than hers. Mostly unshaven old men, no doubt, coming to the bar to wash away their sorrows and poisonous liquor. Not much for a drink myself, especially underage, but that girl is kind of cute. Hey, let go. Alright, Gilligan, you've got this. Alright, pump yourself up. You can win. You can... What's it? You can win. You can... something. You can do this. Dragon Ball Bridge. I haven't seen it enough that I would memorize. Anyway. Hey. Hey. Long time no see. How you doing? God, what kind of line was that? We just saw each other yesterday. Huh?
Sorry, I didn't see you there. Oh, hey. I remember you from yesterday. I can't seem to remember your name, though. It's Gilligan. Gilligan Golder. Nice to meet you.
It's always awkward introducing myself to strangers. They don't laugh at my ridiculous name. They're busy thinking about my father's company instead.
Gilligan, huh? Sounds like a cool name.
Up. That's it. Gilligan, you got one. You got one. Take it. Take the win.
Never met a Gilligan before. My name is Cecilia Chiara. Chiara. Nice to meet you too.
For a moment I thought she meant to say Cecilia. One look at her name tag removed all doubts. There's actually a human on this planet with a more ridiculous name than mine. Oh, that's Cecila. Cecila? Cecilia versus Cecilla. Cecilla, that's it. Cecilla. Glad we're all caught up then.
I can't say I've met a Cecilla before either. Let's get down to business, shall we? When I'm not cleaning rooms, I'm taking orders here at the bar. What can I get ya?
It's not even gonna check my age, huh? Can't tell if that's flattery or absent-mindedness, but either way I won't pass up a girl's offer. No! No! You be a good individual and say that you're underage. I don't know. Maybe that's coming from a person, aka me, that's also underage, but whatever. Well, let's take a look at the menu. Oh, now what's this, Gilligan? Oh, here we go. Butler's about to roast you. Found a girl you like. Butler. Man, he has the worst timing. Oh, one and only.
Oh, you two are friends then?
Well, we recently just met yesterday, too. We're great friends. Best friends. Known each other for a long time. I know this man's life story. Now, hit me with your best drink.
Our best drink? That would be...
She scrambles to look through the menu, but it's clear she hasn't practiced enough. This must be only her second day on the job. Alright, I'll make it easy for you. I'll have some vodka and grapefruit juice. Gilligan, you should get the vodka too.
Vodka? I've never had it before.
Oh, well, you might not like it at first, but try it anyway. Be a man.
Oh, vodka sure is a popular choice lately. If that's what you like, I'll get some ready.
Well, I'll get ready. My charger, because my laptop's about to skadoosh. Alright, here we go. Cecilia grabs 2 bottles and sets them on the counter where she pours into 2 glasses. I pick up one of them and take a drink out of curiosity. Oh, jeez. You idiot. You're supposed to mix it with something first. Like grapefruit juice. Nah, listen. Apparently... Sorry, I'm changing up my setup real quick. Apparently, when we drink pure, 100%. Like, we're drinking the whole thing. We're not doing any mixings or anything like that. It's called a Greyhound. Like the buses?
Well, you can drink vodka straight, but for someone's first drink.
Yeah, not the best idea. It's a real killer. Well, anyway, it's too late for that. I've learned my lesson. I don't like this stuff. 'Tis a shame. Drinking like this brings me back to the good old days. I was just a rookie, my name unknown.
Really?
How long ago was that? Yesterday. Got him. I remember the last time I had a drink. It was yesterday. Look. Now, Cecilia, was it? Have I told you I'm a journalist for the Lighthouse Chronicles? If you find any good gossip, let me know.
Oh, really? I think I know a story you might want to write about. Have you heard of the haunted elevator?
Haunted elevator?
Yeah, isn't it crazy? The captain made sure to tell all the employees this morning not to use it.
Ooh, spooky. Now that might be a good scoop.
Yeah, I'm sure it will be.
Alright, let me just move this around a bit.
I'm really into stories about the paranormal. They always give me the creeps. From what I've been told, 2 passengers were found dead inside that elevator long ago. Apparently, the elevator wasn't working properly yesterday, so maybe their spirits are trying to tell us something. Even if it's unsettling to hear that people died there, I'm too skeptical to think that their ghosts are actually haunting the ship. That's what all the skeptics say. Just wait until you have bad things happen to you. Weird and strange, unexplainable things, and you'll surely change your mind. The day I see a ghost is the day I become world famous. If someone could prove ghosts real, they'd have gotten rich from it by now. So you're telling me you're not world famous and filthy rich already, Mr. Golder? Gilligan Golder? Oh, I get it now. You're from that big company in New York. And here I was hoping my father's company wouldn't get involved in this. Good work, Butler. Anyway, I'll admit that the subject on the haunted elevator would catch some interest, but I just can't see it being real. Well, Gilligan, there's only one way to find out. You don't mean to go investigate it ourselves? Exactly. I mean, what else were you planning on doing this cruise? Sit around and watch TV all day? Live a little. Alright, you have a point. Let's test the water with the supposed ghost. Be careful. You don't want an angry spirit on your hands. Right. That's why he's got me around. Yeah, to scare them all off with. I was thinking to capture all their hearts instead, but sure, whatever floats your boat. Anyway, Butler and I leave the bar, stopping at the elevator. Ding, ding, ding. There's a sign attached to it that says, under maintenance, do not use potential ghost side effects. Alright, so what do you say we go for a ride? He pushes the button next to the elevator without hesitation. Yes, of course, let's disobey the sign. How else would you expect to piss off some dead guys? Yeah, you know how dead guys just love their signs, right guys? Anyway, it's not working. Maybe it needs a key. My
point to the keyhole right above the elevator button. I'm surprised you didn't notice it earlier. No problem. Take a look at these. Wait a minute. Butler waves a key ring consisting of metal keys in front of me. One of those keys must be the key to the elevator.
Wait, are those her keys?
I told you. You trust people way too easily. Butler walks up to the elevator, searching the key ring for the right one. So, you remember in the very first episode, the maid came into our room. She was cleaning our room, my father's and I's apparently, and she accidentally left the keys there. And I gave it to Butler, saying, "Hey, Butler, can you give this to the maid?" He's like, "Yes," and by yes, I mean no. So he's still got them right now. Searching for the right one, but none of them work. Well, that's a buzzkill. Where the hell is this key then?
Hey, you're the detective, right? Don't ask me.
I sure am, Watson. Oh, okay, here we go. That's Jack's voice.
Oh, Gilligan. What a surprise to see you here. I hope you've been enjoying your stay so far.
Coming in from the stairs, Captain Jack and his men greet us. That cannot be a coincidence.
Oh, it's been nice. My first time on a cruise ship, too.
Good, good. Is there anything I can do for you? Ahoy there, Captain. I'm a reporter from the Lighthouse Chronicle doing a story on this ship. This supposedly haunted elevator sounds like a good scoop. He hands Jack one of his business cards as he talks.
Oh, you've already heard about the elevator. Who told you? Perhaps I should give them a raise.
Cecilia, the maid and barmaid. Or just barmaid to be concise.
Ah, yes, sir.
Quite clumsy and forgetful, but she shows incredible dedication. Now then, Mr. Butler. Just Butler is fine, Captain. And Jack is fine too. I've noticed that my Jack switches between different accents, and we're just gonna roll with it. We're gonna pretend like he was born and raised in 12 different counties of England, 12 different cities of the UK. Jack motions for us to follow him down the hall.
Please come this way. I was just about to begin the ghost tour. Normally costs extra, but for the newspaper, let you come along for free.
How kind of you. I'm very confused right now. So, it might just be the fact that we haven't really dived into the case yet. And again, it's only chapter 2. I don't know how many chapters there are in this, but there hasn't been a murder yet. And seeing as I'm roughly an hour or so into the game, I feel like the murder probably, I don't know how long the game is again. So if this is like a 20-hour game or something like that, then I would understand, okay, the murder hasn't happened, it's been like an hour and 10 minutes or something like that. But this is like a 5-hour game, then I feel like the murder should have happened by now, or at least we're about to find it. I don't know. After going down several flights of stairs, we arrive at the first deck. Normally it would be off limits, however, a lot of tourists are standing around for the ghost tour. Second, let me just check my cell real quick. Okay, cool. Anyway, Blythe and Howard are among the crowd. I wave to them and they approach me.
Hello, Gilligan. Hey, so, I guess you both have heard of the ghost story? Only from what Blythe has told me. There was this girl at the bar last night. It was the only thing she talked about. It'd be hard to forget it.
Hey everyone, it's already started, so pay attention. Into the engine room. Machinery lines the walls of the narrow walkway, leaving only a small area to move around.
This cruise ship was built in the 1930s. Although I've been advertising it today as its first cruise, that's a small lie.
It was built that long ago, huh? This engine room a testament to that.
Excellent observation. The engine room is one of the few areas we refuse to remodel. It's because of the paranormal activity involved down here. From the very moment of the ship's construction, it was doomed to be haunted. Who knows why, but everything that could have gone wrong always did. This engine room was the scene of all kinds of accidents. It was not uncommon for the workers to slip down the stairs and get their limbs crushed by the machinery back then. At the time, the country was undergoing a financial crisis. Those who needed money were willing to risk their lives working on this poorly funded ship. Eventually, my grandfather rose through the ranks and built this upon the ship. Soon enough, he was known for having one of the finest vessels in the country. But one day in 1962, everything he built up came to an end. An unfortunate accident involving a newly installed elevator killed 2 passengers. The resulting lawsuit cost him the ship and his career.
2 passengers. Follow me. Captain opens up a nearby door, motioning our tour group to step inside. One of the guards hold the door as Jack leads the way. Butler and I follow close behind him. Once the rest of the crowd enters, the bodyguard shuts the door, returning to the captain's side.
What a dark place. Its age really shows. Just look around.
Sure enough, the rust-coated walls look decades old. I never liked dark places, and while I'm skeptical about any ghosts, can't deny this room gives me a creepy feeling. One of the bodies of man was identified as Boone Cobalt. He was known for being a wealthy CEO of an airline business. The other body, a woman, could not be identified, and so the media dubbed the two the Cobalt couple, using Boone's last name. Unfortunately for my grandfather, the Cobalt family was filthy rich, and they filed a lawsuit against him. He was forced to give away all his hard-earned money and close up the cruise ship business. My own family's reputation was tarnished that day. Ever since, we've done our best to try to rebuild what we'd lost. So, as I acquired enough funds, I decided to buy back my grandfather's ship. So, the Cobalt company was killed inside the elevator, making it haunted. Is that it? That's the gist of it. During our renovation, several workers reported paranormal activity down here. Rather than repeat history and risk some more accidental deaths, I told them to leave the place as is. Several people in the crowd whispered to themselves. Alright, my journal was updated as well. I'm gonna check the journal real quick. Can I check the journal? There we go. And that's Jackie Winox. We got an update for him. Jack willingly gave a tour. I think it's after the bodyguard. So, Jack willingly gave a tour of the engine room and confessed that many accidental deaths have taken place in the past. Most notable was the legend of the Cobalt couple. Alright. Several people in the crowd whispered to themselves. They all seemed quite convinced after hearing Captain Jack's retelling.
What do you think, Gilligan? It seems real to me.
It's a scary... all my voices are merging together just because I'm switching back and forth between them.
It's a scary story, I'll give him that. But until I see proof, I won't believe it. You're quite the fighter. Just like your father.
Hey, Jack. What's behind this door? Nothing important. It's off limits. Can't even give a reporter an inside look? That's right. As I said, nothing to see there. What a letdown. At the very least, you'll let me check out that elevator, right? It's closed off for good reason. Why can't you take no for an answer? I'm an investigative journalist. Snooping around in places I don't belong is my specialty. I'll just have to find my own way in somehow. Anyway, that ends our tour. Please follow me up these stairs. Suddenly, the lights flicker on and off, and the room goes black. The crowd responds with a number of gasps and screams, adults and children alike. Seriously, what kind of parent brings a baby to a ghost tour? They'll be scarred for life. Whoa, what the... Despite the crowd's noise, I'm able to hear Butler mutter something followed by a large crashing sound. The lights soon come back on, and I see Butler lying at the bottom of the stairs. Thankfully, his fedora looks unharmed. Hey Butler, are you okay? Rather than saying something witty like, do I look okay, you moron? He gives no response. I guess that wasn't the smart thing to ask, considering he's out cold. What happened over there? Is he alright?
He sure did bump his head on the floor. It's bleeding. Perhaps that's what he gets for mocking those ghosts.
Either way, he needs medical attention. Men, take him to the infirmary. Jack's bodyguards follow his command and hastily pick up Butler's body, carrying him out of the room. There we go, now we got some mystery going on.
Gilligan, you should...
I'm sorry, hold up.
Gilligan, you should follow them. Make sure your friend is okay.
Right.
I'll see you guys later.
I wave at Howard and Blythe before accompanying the captain's men.